The real Kratos from Greek mythology. Kratos from God of War is a fictional character, but his name and aspects of his story draw inspiration from Greek mythology. However, the real Kratos of myth is vastly different from the vengeful Spartan warrior we know from the games. In Greek mythology, Kratos is a minor deity and the personification of strength and power. He is the son of the Titan Pallas and the goddess Styx and serves as an enforcer of Zeus's will. Kratos plays a role in the punishment of Prometheus, ensuring the Titan suffers eternally for giving fire to humanity. He embodies brute force without question or emotion, a stark contrast to the deeply conflicted Kratos of God of War. The game turned Kratos into a tragic anti-hero driven by loss, rage, and redemption. Unlike his mythological namesake, who blindly serves Zeus, the God of War Kratos challenges, defies, and ultimately brings down the gods of Olympus. Top 10 most legendary weapons of Greek mythology wielded by the mightiest Greek gods and heroes. 10th, the winged shoes of Hermes. These golden shoes, crafted by Hephaestus, granted enhanced agility, aerial combat, and quick escapes, making Hermes nearly untouchable in battle. 9th, the harp, sword of Perseus. A curved blade gifted by Hermes, the harp was the weapon Perseus used to battle Medusa. 8th, the club of the legendary hero Heracles. This massive olive wood club could crush monsters and enemies with a single devastating blow. 7th, the adamantine sickle of Cronus, forged from adamant, an unbreakable divine metal. Cronus used this weapon to overthrow his father, Uranos. 6th, the bows and arrows of the twin gods Apollo and Artemis. Apollo's golden bow fired arrows that never missed and could bring plague and death. Artemis's silver bow delivered instant death or unbearable pain to her enemies. 5th, Achilles' spear, forged by Hephaestus. This legendary spear was one of the few weapons capable of piercing divine armor. 4th, the Aegis, an indestructible and divine shield wielded by Athena, sometimes described with Medusa's head on it, capable of turning enemies to stone. 3rd, Hades' helm of darkness. This powerful artifact granted invisibility and supernatural fear, allowing Hades to move unseen and strike from the shadows. 2nd, Poseidon's trident, a divine weapon crafted by the Cyclopes. Poseidon's trident had the power to command the seas, summon massive storms, and cause devastating earthquakes. 1st, Zeus's thunderbolt, the most powerful weapon in Greek mythology, forged by the Cyclopes for Zeus only, capable of unleashing massive destruction, controlling storms, and striking with divine wrath. It was the ultimate symbol of power and dominance. Meet the 3 terrifying sisters from Greek mythology who ensure everyone pays for their crimes. The Furies, also known as the Erinyes in Greek mythology, were terrifying goddesses of vengeance and retribution. It's no wonder that their birth was the result of a horrific act. They were born from the blood of Uranos when he was castrated by his son, Cronus. These ancient deities were feared by mortals and gods alike, as they were relentless in punishing crimes. The Furies were often depicted as 3 sisters. Alecto, meaning unceasing, punished moral crimes, especially those driven by anger. She inflicted madness, haunted victims with evil spirits, or cursed their families. Megaera, meaning jealous, avenged disloyalty and oath-breaking, punishing those whose crimes stemmed from jealousy and envy. The last sister, Tisiphone, meaning avenger of murder, pursued those guilty of blood crimes, often condemning them to suffer from illness or disease. The Furies' main duty was to punish those who had committed grave crimes, especially against family members. Unlike other gods who might offer mercy, the Furies were relentless and inescapable. Their power was more ancient than that of the Olympians, and they were considered enforcers of divine justice. The 12 Titans in Greek mythology explained. Cronus, the leader of the Titans, represented time and power. He overthrew his father Uranos and later was dethroned by his own son, Zeus. Rhea, the mother of the Olympian gods, was the Titaness of motherhood and fertility. She saved Zeus from being swallowed by his own father Cronus. Oceanus, the primordial god of the vast encircling river that was believed to flow around the world. Tethys, the goddess of the nourishing freshwater and wife of Oceanus. She mothered many river gods and sea nymphs. Hyperion, the titan of light. He was the father of the sun, Helios, the moon, Selene, and the dawn, Eos. Thea, the goddess of shining light and sight. She was the wife of Hyperion and the mother of his children. Coeus, the titan of intelligence and inquiry. He was associated with the heavens and oracles. Phoebe, the goddess of prophecy and intellect. She was connected to the oracle of Delphi before it was given to Apollo. Iapetus, the titan of of mortality and craftsmanship. He was the father of Prometheus, Epimetheus, and Atlas. Themis, the goddess of divine law, justice, and order, she later became an advisor to Zeus. Mnemosyne, the personification of memory, she was the mother of the 9 muses with Zeus. Creus, a less prominent titan, he was linked to the constellations and the heavenly order.